Man, what's going on YouTube? We back at it again with another banger video. As you can see by the title, man, today we are talking about everyday carry. I want to show you guys my everyday carry rotations as of today. And I also want to introduce some lights to you guys that were sent out by Nightcore, and we're going to be talking about this one specifically in just a second. But before we get into that, gotta start off with the scent of the day. I gotta do that. Today's scent is Stronger With You. Absolutely. This is by Armani. Listen, this is a great scent. Listen, fall, winter, summer. I would prefer a fall or winter title on this. But look, this is a really good scent, man. Got a lot of good notes on it, man. Fellas, you'll like it. Your woman will like it, or you know what I'm saying? Whoever you're going out with, they will definitely like this scent. Great scent. With that out the way, let's get into it. So today I want to talk about EDC on the basis of the fall month is coming up, and I just kind of wanted to explain my EDC rotation. Now, sometimes this could be, all of these could be summer carry, and but I just kind of want to go through how I have my things set up, why I have them set up the way I do. And we're going to talk about, the purposes of having, multiple firearms versus just one. Because truthfully, all you need is one, but I would never tell anybody to limit yourself to one handgun. And we'll talk about that in a few. But before we do that, today's sponsor is Nightcore. What we have today is the EX7 light by Nightcore. They just sent this thing out. I will be dropping links and things of that nature in the description box. As you can see, this light, it has 20 cores within it. It has a throw up to 500 meters, and it goes up to 6,000 lumens. Listen, this is not my first time having something sent out by Nightcore. One thing I can say about this company, they make extremely good pocket lights, handheld lights. They also have weapon lights that you can put on your firearm. But today we're going to talk about this one specifically. It's waterproof up to 2 meters. Impact resistance up to 2 meters. We already talked about the throw. This is the max intensity, and once again, 6,000 lumen output. Now, the thing about this light, and we're going to talk about my EDC 29 and why I carry that pretty much every day as well. The thing about this light, what makes this different, not only is very beefy, is very beefy, so it's like it's short but it's beefy. You can get a good grip on this thing, man. It's rechargeable, okay, USB-C type. You got a pocket clip on it, and it will conceal good inside of a pocket because it is a deeper pocket clip. Now, but the thing that's different about this light, we're going to get into the modes in a second, is that it's magnetic. So if you're working, right, you might be working under the hood of a car. You can pop this thing right up under the hood, man, and use this as a work lamp. I feel like that's a very neat feature just to have in a pocket light. And I like it. This is something that I'm going to use in some of my kit setups. Like I said before, this is more, the EDC 29 is more of my pocket light, something I carry on me because it's flat. You can see the difference. But this will act more as like, like a duty type of light, yeah, it's really nice, man. You got to get your hands on it to feel the quality of these things. But back to this, man, you have all of your modes right here. So you have a, you click on, so you're here, boom, hold up, there we go. And it just constantly gets brighter as you go up. I am going to drop a YouTube short showing how bright these lights get and things of that nature. It also has a strobe feature. You can, when you double click, or you can set it to where it's like a spotlight feature on it as well. But huge shout out to Nightcore for sending out this light. If you're looking for a good pocket light, duty light, whatever, go no further than Nightcore, man, and check out their lights, man. I'm telling you, they make some top of the line lights. But once again, I will be showing this light in a YouTube short in its entirety so you guys can see how it performs. So with the lights out the way, this is my EDC light right here. Really good pocket light. You can toggle it on and off to unlock it. So it's locked, toggle it that way to unlock it, and you got all your different modes right here. And then it has a crazy, hey, beware, watch your eyes, It has a 6,000 lumen strobe to blind. It's very bright. All right, so that probably just lit up your screen a little bit. And this will blind you. Like even in the daytime. I tried it out on somebody. I stood back probably about, I say roughly about 20 feet in broad daylight, and I hit the strobe lumen shield, and it blinded them. So this can really be used as a non-lethal defense mechanism to, you know, hey, you got a couple guys running at you or something like that, man. You can't run if you can't see. You feel me? And this will blind you even in the daytime. That's how bright it is. But those are my lights. Duty light, as far as like going in my kit with my plate carriers and or my chest rig. And then we have the EDC 29 for pocket carry. Now, with the lights out the way, man, let's take a deeper dive into some of the things that's in my pockets. Number one, let's talk about this right here. This is a kind of like a clip-on belt. It's called Leisure Carry. That's the name of the company. So if you a person like me, you wear a lot of basketball shorts, all right, and you might wear a lot of joggers, and the waistband might not be the stiffest or things of that nature. This is something that I picked up a little over a year ago, man, and it really helps me carry my firearm when I am wearing basketball shorts and I need something a little more sturdy. This is a great option to have. Once again, the name of the company is Leisure Carry, man. Listen, if you wear basketball shorts, you'll love this thing, man. It's gonna help you out a whole lot. So yeah, you can carry with just on the drawstring area, but man, getting a good draw without your pants really moving, bro, you might want to pick one of these bad boys up, man. It's gonna save you some time. So this is something that I do like to use in my EDC setups. Also, my knife of choice is the Gerber knife. I love this knife. It's just, you know, I've been into knives my whole life, man, and this is just one that I really like. Inexpensive, is under $50. I've had this for a couple years now. But yeah, one of my favorite pocket knives. Flings open really good. But yep, that's my Gerber knife. Also, my wallet. Simple slimline wallet. I got off of Temu, man. I don't like the bulky wallet, so you know I like to keep something really slim but sturdy, and you can fit a lot of cards up in here. You also have a money clip, and also something I keep in my car bag. This is the bag that I carry literally every day. Like, I'm not making this up. This bag always comes in my car so I can keep my stuff in, and I keep a tourniquet in there, not just for a bullet wound, but you know, you never know what you might run into in real life, man. And a tourniquet might save somebody else's life. You know, it could be a car accident or whatever, man. It's good to keep a tourniquet. Just be a prepared civilian and, you know, keep something on you. You know, it's not always about you. Sometimes you got to think about others as well. So if you can be that guy to save a life, man, you know, that's great. So keep a tourniquet on you. It's something I like to keep. All right. Now, with all of those things out the way, man, let's move into the firearms, bro. We about to talk everyday carry firearms, why I have these three, and basically talking about how my EDCs, it's really a revolving door, and we're going to talk about that. Now, number one, full disclaimer, carry what you want. I'm not a brand junkie when it comes to firearms. As you can see, these are three different brands. I like Glock, I like Smith & Wesson, and as you can see, we have the Ruger RXM as well. YouTube, before we get into it, all of these firearms will be clear. There will be live ammunition in the magazines, all right? But there will be nothing in the head of these firearms. So, clear, all right? And Ruger RXM, also clear. And I will be taking these mags out as I pick them up and fiddle around with them. But let's start with the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. This is, I feel like, one of, I'm not saying it's the best carry gun. It's not the best carry gun in the world. I'm not saying that. But this is a really, really good carry option for people that's trying to get the slimmest, lowest profile you can possibly think of when carrying. This mainly serves me as I have on smaller basketball shorts, and you know, I'm making a quick store run, or I'm going to the gym, and you know, I'm about to go grocery shopping right after, and you know, I just need something lightweight. You know, I got on a tighter tee, I got on smaller shorts. I need something lightweight, compact. I know it's gonna shoot, I know it's gonna be reliable. That's what this Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 serves for my life. Now, I rock it with the flush. As you can see, I don't have big hands. I need to let that be known. It's more my fingers that are smaller than anything, but my fingers are small, all right? I want y'all to see this, all right? These are small hands. Well, I said, yeah, by small, medium-sized hands, whatever. Anyway, I can get my pinky still around that thing. Now, if you got bigger hands, your pinky probably gonna be down here, but that wouldn't be a problem with shooting that gun like that. It still would be okay. But if there is an issue, right? Smith & Wesson, they added the +2 mag extension so you can get that full type grip around this thing, man. So this is a great firearm for everyday carry, especially I would especially say for like ladies that doesn't want to carry a 9mm and have all of that punch. Man, you can slim it down. You go with 380 because this is chambered in 380, and man, you got a nice little EDC firearm, pocket rocket. You can put this thing in your pocket, all of those things. So this is one of my firearms out the rotation, and I use this sticky holster. That's literally the name of the brand, Sticky. But I use this to carry it in, and so you know, I pop it in my my waistband area, usually within my compression shorts, up under my shorts. And man, that thing don't go nowhere. Deep concealment, great option. So that's always in the rotation of my EDC. Next up, I have my Glock 43X. I've had this one. I have two Glock 43Xs, but I upgraded to the MOS last year. As you can see, I really carry this thing. You can see how the handle grips have been tortured. All right, you see, I actually carry this thing. I carry it a whole lot, and yeah, you can tell. So it's not one of the things that's like, oh, this is, I EDC this, but I don't really EDC it. Nah, I really carry this thing, man. It's one of my favorite handguns out of my collection, just based on it conceals well, it shoots well, it looks good. I shoot very well with it. Honestly, when it comes to close up shooting, as far as drawing out the holster, getting on target within 10 feet, I shoot this the best. And I honestly think so. It's because of the shorter slide. So my follow-up shots are quick. They're really quick because the slide reciprocates faster on a shorter slide versus a longer slide. So I'm right back on target really quick. A lot of the gripes that you get out of the 43X is that it's snappy. Yeah, it's a little snappy, but I mean, with you know, shooting continuously and learning your firearm, you will learn how to mitigate the recoil on this thing. And adding a light, an optic, and things of that nature, it will definitely weigh it down a little bit, and it won't be as snappy. So I haven't shot this thing on my channel in a minute, so I think that there's probably something I'll do, you know, do some EDC shooting, make a video about my EDC guns and shooting them as well. But this is a great firearm. If you don't know, they got another Glock 43X out. It's the it's another MOS version, but it's in all that FDE, coyote brown, whatever you want to call it. But moving on, what we have on here is the TLR7X sub. Really nice flashlight. You got your strobe features, and you can toggle all those things right here with a click of a button. And that's another reason I like the 43X, man. I don't have the biggest hands, and so this platform overall fits perfect. I can toggle my lights really good. I love it. Up top, we got the HoloSun EPS carry. Really good enclosed optic. You can't go wrong with it. For a spare mag, what I carry, I usually carry 3 mags with the 43X. I carry 2 flush mags, and I carry with the flush, but I also have one with the mag extension. I don't have the mag well on it. It would look good on it, but I'm not buying a mag well. It's really not that deep. Yeah, I think the gun looks good enough the way it is. But yeah, man, this is the Glock 43X. Now, before we move on from the 43X, there is something I am thinking about purchasing for it, and that's that Radiant Ramjet. I've been watching videos on it. Listen, it does make a difference on how flat this gun shoots. I watched a handful of videos on the Radiant Ramjet for this Glock 43X, and man, it not only does it look good, I mean, it shoots great. And you know, it'll extend this thing up to here at the tip of this flashlight, so you'll have a nice little flush action going on. I think that's something I will be purchasing in the future. And this will be a crazy great EDC option. But yeah, man, that's my Glock 43X and how I have it set up. And last but not least, I carry it in a We the People holster. This is the only holster I've ever had for this, so that will be the only holster that this gun ever seats in. So yep, that's that. Moving on, man, we got the Ruger RXM. Listen, man, I got a video talking about this, comparing it to a Glock. Man, check it out. I'm going to link that video at the end of this so y'all can watch that. I'm not going to do any comparisons right now. But all I got to say is Ruger and Magpul did a fantastic job with this firearm. That's why it has made its way into my EDC rotation. Not only with the price point, but the overall build quality of this firearm is absolutely phenomenal. When I bought it, I mean, I didn't have to buy anything for it. I literally bought the gun. I already had this Hollow Sun. This is the Hollow Sun 507 CX2. Had that laying around. Had one of these TLR7 Streamlights laying around. Man, I came home. I put them suckers on there, and that was it. Now, I did change out the grip module to black. I have a gray one over there as well. But other than that, I didn't have to buy anything for this gun. Straight out the box, $399 after taxes, around about $430. And, you know, we was rocking and rolling. Ruger RXM, I got videos on it. Pretty self-explanatory, bro. It's a great pistol. The serrations are great. The modularity of the firearm is great. It seats in the hand very well. Texturized grips, very grippy. Trigger, it's an okay trigger, not the best in the world, but I feel like it's a really good, decent carry trigger. I have no issues with it, and I shoot this firearm pretty dang good. I will say, you got your metal sights up top. I really like that. And yeah, man, it's just a really good carry firearm, I would say. So I'm not going to talk too much about that because, like I said, I got other videos on it. This is the holster that I carried in. Holster I got off of Amazon that I carried my Glock 19 in. Also, I have the a +5 that I carry as a backup mag for this. And that's how that seats. So it looks really good. Nice look to it. And yes, the Terran Tactical runs really good with the Ruger RXM with the Glock magazine. So, and that's another thing. Like, you can carry your Magpul mags with this, but I like to carry Glock mags. I've shot the Magpul P mags. Hold on. I don't know if they Magpul or not. I'm sorry. I've shot this with the P mags and they run great and they run reliable. But I like Glock mags, man. I trust them the most. And so this is what I carry in, and that's what I got the most rounds through. Glock mags with my Ruger RXM. But yeah, that is that. So this is what I want to talk about with EDC, man. So like I said, man, EDC can be a revolving door depending on who you are. And I'm one of them people, I like to carry based upon what I'm wearing. Sometimes I carry based upon how I feel. So I got multiple firearms. Now, a lot of people, and I would even say to an extent, I would say this as well, you only need a carry pistol. And when I say a carry pistol, I mean one. Truthfully, that's all you need. But in reality, man, when you get into this gun lane, bro, you're gonna want to dibble and dabble in different things. And the reason I say that is because you kind of want to find out what you like, you know, and shooting just one firearm, you know, you will miss out on some potential things with other firearms. You like, dang, like, okay, I've been shooting a Glock 43X. Let's just say I've been shooting this for 5 years, and I ain't never, ever in my life tried something like this. You know what I'm saying? And I probably shoot that great, but then you try something like this, you like, God dang, I like this better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, something I can have outside the waistband, inside the waistband. You see what I'm saying? I'm not comparing these two. I'm just giving an example. Hey, if you're a one and done type of guy with a handgun, man, hey, that's great, bro. I wish I was like that, but I'm not. You know, I like to dibble and dabble into different things. So, like, for people that have a revolving EDC rotation, bro, listen, it's not stupid. It's not impractical. I think that's a term. If that's not a term, and I just made up a word, hey, we just gonna let it slide today. But you know what I'm saying? Listen, you can do what you want to do with your EDC, man. I love the revolving door, man, because it's just sometimes I'm feeling like carrying something super light, you feel me? And I don't feel like carrying the Glock 43X, you know, because it's naturally going to print more than this. And I'm like, bro, man, I'm just trying to go to the gas station real quick. I'm just trying to go to the gym real quick. I ain't about to be in no crazy stuff. I'm just trying to get out the door real quick. I got something on me. Boom. You feel me? Or one day I might, all right, you know what I'm saying? I feel like carrying my Glock 43X. You know, I want to carry 9mm today. Boom, I pick it up. Or, hey, shoot, I'm about to, you know, go a little further out of town, man. Let me get a magazine that got 15 in it, 15 plus 1. You know what I'm saying? Keep my 20 with me, you know, just in case something pop off. And maybe I'm just feeling like carrying this today, you know, and that's why I like to have that revolving door with my EDCs. Now, I don't recommend just carrying guns just to carry them. Make sure you're carrying in your EDC rotation or your EDC in general. It's a firearm that you are proficient with, man. I wouldn't recommend anybody carrying something that you shoot sloppy. Carry something that you're good with, all right? Because you're going to have to make your shots count if you ever had to use your firearm in a self-defense situation, all right? So carry something that you're definitely good with. But I'm not going to make this too much more long-winded. I don't have too much other things to talk about. I'm going to touch on a couple things real quick before I get y'all up out of here. Number one, once again, check out the Nightcore EX7. I'm going to leave links below. Also, I will be dropping a YouTube short about this light as well. Stay tuned for that. I have a new battle belt on the way. Now, it's a new battle belt, but I'm gonna be using all my stuff from my other battle belt for the most part. Like as far as like holsters and things of that nature, I'm gonna use all the same stuff. But I got a new belt on the way. I got it on a deal off of Tacticon Armament. They had a little promo going for 50% off, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get that, man. I got the belt for like $29. So purchase that thing. It's a lot more sturdier than the other one I have. I know I told y'all before I'm not getting a new battle belt. I'm sorry, I lied to y'all. When I saw that price, I said, man, I can't beat that. Let me jump on that now. So that's on the way. It's going to be like black multicam or something like that. So I got that on the way. Also, my Saber 15 AR, I got that thing all the way where I need it to be. I had some issues with the torquing on my mount for my 6-hour Tango because my stupid ass over here finger tighten stuff with, you know, well, not just finger tight. You know, I used a Allen wrench, but I had to get a socket to really torque that thing down for real because it says 65 inch-pounds and I didn't do that. So now that thing is good. I will be having a video about that. I also will be having a video about my AK. It's probably going to be in the same video with my AR. And I'm going to be talking about the upgrades and all of those things. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up. How we do. You feel me? We're going to chop it up. I think that is pretty much it. Other than that, man, I don't have anything else new coming up. I know we seen what the world been happening in the world right now, man. With the situation with Charlie Kirk, and I don't have any feelings or opinions on that situation itself. I did not know Charlie Kirk until he died. It's unfortunate that anybody lose their life like that. So I'm not on any side of this situation. A death is unfortunate. I don't care who it is. It's unfortunate. You know, we all have loved ones out there. I would hate to see one of my loved ones die, or my friends and family. So yeah, that's a very tragic situation in the world. But the stuff that it's sparking, man, it's just is almost like civil unrest in a sense. That it's been like on social media more than out in the world, but it's been some situations that I've seen, and I'm like, okay, bro, this is crazy. Some of this stuff I don't understand, like how this then turned into a race thing, because I'm like, this ain't got nothing to do with race. And I'm looking on social media and I'm like, okay, white people and black people are going at it over a death of a white man that a black man didn't do. I'm like, what the world is going on? Like, why are we being baited into a race war? This ain't got nothing to do with that, like, at all. So y'all, on social media, y'all, just be careful, okay? Don't get baited into this race stuff, bro. Like, because that's what's happening with the Charlie Kirk thing. I know this ain't got nothing to do with EDC, but this is my channel. I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about, how I want to do it, and when I want to do it. But man, please do not get caught up and baited into that stuff, man, because that ain't got, they are using, literally, they're using that situation to promote more negativity into the world, okay? And when I say they, I mean the ones that run the media, all right? You can say whoever it is. You can say, is this group of people, that group of people, this society, that society. I don't care. We talking about the same group of people. The ones that run the media, the ones that want to put out negativity and divide, okay? They've took this and made a new narrative into where you got black people and white people clashing for no reason, and they don't even know why right now, all right? So, listen, do not go out here falling out with your peers over this situation. It's tragic, all right? But do not go out here falling out and going back and forth with people about this crap, man, okay? You know what I'm saying? Take care of what you got at the house, you know. I just want to say that, man. It's a whole lot of division going on social media after that situation, bro. And I didn't want to talk on it when it was fresh, but, you know, I wanted to briefly talk about it when I came back on YouTube. Because I'm like, man, that stuff is crazy, bro. Like, and the whole situation is just like, it don't look right. Like, they saying, you know, all of us, we know firearms. They saying he got sniped through his neck. But if you look at the video really close, you can kind of see it's like something hits him in the back of the neck or through the back of somewhere, and the bullet comes out of the front of the neck. That's kind of what it looks like, because I'm like, it's the way his body moved. Now I ain't no expert, but I know a little bit about ballistics and stuff. All I know is I don't think that came from a long gun from far away. It don't look like it. And the long gun that was shot, you can hear the delay. I feel like might have been potentially, now I'm on my conspiracy stuff, I'm sorry, but the long gun might have been a decoy. You feel me? But I'm gonna get off of it, man. I can do this conspiracy stuff all day, man. But yeah, bro. Once again, bro, hey, y'all stay safe out there, man. Don't get into no mess. All right, man. Worry about what you got going on in your life. Stay out of that social media crap, bro, because it's not worth it. I hope all of y'all have been staying up, staying blessed. I got more bangers on the way, bro. So, like I always say, man, hey, y'all boys, stay strapped, stay blessed. I'ma see y'all in the next video, bro. Peace.